Want to know how to make the most of the month's energy and avoid the pitfalls? Welcome to the Cosmic Download with astrologer Simone Butler and intuitive Francesca Celestino.
Hi there, I'm Anna.
And I'm Simone.
Welcome to the Cosmic Download for September 2017. Well, I don't think we can do anything this month that's going to compare to what happened last month. I mean, that was quite the cosmic event with this beautiful solar eclipse. Did you have your glasses, Simone?
No, I preferred to actually just feel into the eclipse rather than trying to watch it. And, of course, it was partial here in San Diego anyway. And, boy, did I ever feel the energy. It felt like a cosmic reset for me.
Yeah, it was amazing. As I was standing there, I was so grateful to be looking up and thinking about something bigger than all the day-to-day news issues and, you know, hearing a certain person's name over and over again. It's like, oh, my gosh. We actually have something bigger, something different to observe and be a part of today. How wonderful.
Yeah.
And I couldn't help but laugh because in my forecast with the eclipse, I was talking about extraterrestrials. And if you missed that, go check out our video on astroalchemy on Facebook. But I was thinking, oh, this is kind of funny, actually, because here we all are staring up into space. So it kind of shifted our attention to, oh, yeah, there are things outside of Earth.
It broadened our perspective.
Yeah. So, well, all right. Well, are we ready to jump into September?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do it. So the first thing that I got when I was a little bit surprised when I felt into the energy for September, I got this image of a carnival. Basically, it was just there was a certain innocence about it, merry-go-rounds and Ferris wheels and just the simplicity of that summer fun. And what came to me was we have so many ways this month to just enjoy ourselves, simple pleasures. And so I thought that what a welcome change that is to what we've been doing over the last many years. I think we started collectively, well, we've been on a path of consciousness and evolution for, forever, but I feel like prior to the whole Mayan calendar ending, 2012, all of that, there was so much personal work going on. We were working so hard at clearing our emotional patterns, clearing the past, and then coming out of that, just sort of cleaning up what was left. The eclipse, for me, it felt like we turned a page. The message that I got in my forecast that I talked about in August was it's a time to stop feeling like we're almost there. We're almost doing it, and really turning that page to we're there. This is it. I'm doing this. I'm living my life. In my coaching group, the Shift System, we've been working with this idea of telling a different story. So I was doing some work on my own, thinking about my past themes, and my past theme most recently was creating a new life. That was all about building for my future, and the theme that I feel I'm in now is living my life. So that's kind of a sense of how it feels to me is it's time to stop worrying about the past. It's time to stop planning on things being great in the future and to actually start having what we want now, which brings me to another piece about receiving, which I think I've mentioned this a couple times in the last few months, but it's coming up again, this idea that in order to live in the now and have what you want now, we have to be able to receive it. Simone and I always talk about what can we do this month, and what came to me was to do some sort of ritual or ceremony with open hands to feel that energy of taking it in, of accepting, saying yes to, and receiving. I don't know, it's almost like permission granted to receive your life and live your life now. So that's kind of where I'm at for this month. It feels good, it feels light, and I feel like we're turning a page.
I love it. Well, it's interesting you talk about play, which is actually a very Leo concept. And we're still in some Leo vibrations here, especially through the first week of September. But several of the planets have already moved into Virgo, and there will be lots more. So Virgo is an earth sign, and it is all about being grounded in the now and getting real and getting healthy and taking the next step toward implementing our work, our goals, our service in the world. But what's interesting to me is this first week of September, and a lot of astrologers have noted this, that is when the true message of the eclipse will be revealed, so to speak. News will be delivered. Mercury goes direct. Mercury is the messenger. And as it goes direct after being in retrograde for 3 weeks, it does so at the eclipse degree, 28-29 of Leo. And not only that, but Mars, the action and energy planet, is also moving through those 2 degrees. So Mercury and Mars are together right at the eclipse degree pretty much the whole first week of September. And then that week comes to a crescendo with the full moon of September 6th in Pisces. The full moon is always the culmination of the new moon 2 weeks prior to that. So the new moon in this case was the eclipse. So I would expect to see a lot of things either being revealed or being made manifest in some way. The true energy and message of the eclipse, both positive and negative, is really going to be coming forth that week. But then the Virgo energy is such a beautiful time for getting in touch with our true service and work. And so in order to get in touch with Virgo, which is ruling a lot of, pretty much the rest of the month, clean your house. Get your house looking really, really nice and orderly, and it'll make you feel so good. Clean up your diet. I've been doing that lately. I'm off of sugar. I feel fantastic. That's one of the things the eclipse reset in me was my health and eating patterns, and I just don't want that stuff anymore. Amazing, huh? Virgo will support you in getting healthier. The final thing is get real about what your next step is. Don't try to make it all happen right at once. Virgo favors small efforts in the right direction.
Oh, I love it. That's so good. Simone, that description of the first week of September is pretty incredible. So I just want to remind everybody, too, that we talked about the energy of the eclipse being things coming out of shadow, and that can feel uncomfortable at first. So if this is, it's going to reactivate this eclipse energy this first week of September. So just hold steady. If stuff starts to come out of shadow, stuff starts to feel uncomfortable, stuff starts to look a little dark for the moment, it's all the stuff coming out to be cleared. So it's really a good thing, even though in the moment it may seem like it's a little dark or heavy or whatever. Just stay with it. And it seems like if it's all of this is happening in the week, maybe things can clear up pretty quickly.
Good point. It's a clean sweep.
Yeah. So I think that's it for us for this month, short and sweet. I just want to mention that in September, I'm going to be offering a free live online workshops. You can join from anywhere. It's part of my Shift System program. It's a workshop called Telling a Different Story. So if you're ready to be done with the past and really step into the life that you want to be living right now, please check out my website, and love to have you join us.
I have several local events here in San Diego coming up in the month of September. For folks that are nearby, I'm speaking at the San Diego Astrological Society on September 8th in the evening, and the topic is the dark side of the moon. It's all about the darkness and how we can work with it. And then I have a September 17th new moon event here at my home, and there are other events coming up in October as well, and all of that can be found on my website, astroalchemy.com, under the Events tab.
Great. All right, I think we've done it for September. Have a great month. Get your house in order on every level, and we'll see you in October.
Bye-bye.
Thanks for listening. Subscribe now to be in the know and stay in the flow.